IoT. What is it? Well, it's actually a few things at once. So let's try and break it down. IoT stands for the Internet of Things. This includes practically anything that connects to the internet. Phones, watches, cars, smart TVs, you name it. They're all part of the Internet of Things, and they're collecting, exchanging, and analyzing data every second. But why does it exist? Simply put, it exists to make our lives easier. There are billions of smart devices in the world, and thanks to improving technology, they are getting smarter with each day, sorting through vast amounts of information, analyzing it, and helping us apply practical solutions for some of our energy, time, and health-based issues. All of this with the intent of making our lives just a little bit easier. Here's one small example. Smart LED light bulbs are now available, which you can control with an app on your phone. You can control the brightness or color of the lights, set the lights on a custom schedule, and even synchronize the lights with movies or music. Of course, this is a simple example of the Internet of Things at work, a preview of what's coming ahead when IoT will inevitably be part of our everyday life, and anything that can be connected to the internet will be. Now, there's a second part of the Internet of Things that is also under development, something not directly related to the IoT. However, its role alongside the IoT is becoming increasingly obvious. I'm talking about what are known as cryptocurrencies, or crypto for short. Crypto are generally encryption-based currencies functioning without the needs of a central bank. Most, if not all, are completely decentralized. You likely have heard of the most popular example of crypto, Bitcoin, by virtue of it being the first functional cryptocurrency. Bitcoin has achieved impressive feats. Over the last few years, the price of one Bitcoin has risen from being worth virtually nothing to about $2,500 US. However, Bitcoin comes with drawbacks. One problem with Bitcoin is that it's becoming very slow, and transaction fees are increasing. You see, Bitcoin only works because of something dubbed the blockchain, which is basically a transparent ledger or record of transactions, all of them secure and safe thanks to cryptography. We don't have time to discuss how this all works, but we will leave a link in the description for anyone who would like to learn more about the blockchain. Now, for Bitcoin to operate, your transactions need to be mined or solved using very strong processing hardware. Because no one works for Bitcoin, people called miners need to verify the transactions. Their incentive? For every block mined, the miners involved are rewarded with a small share of Bitcoin. So what's the problem? Well, the blockchain is only capable of solving 4 to 5 transactions per second. And with hundreds of thousands of transactions taking place during high-traffic instances, you can expect wait times of up to 12 hours in some cases. So, if you want to have a transaction process quickly, then you'll have to pay a higher mining fee to move your transaction to the top of the list. This is a real issue in the crypto community. There are teams of people working on solutions for these problems as we speak. However, none have been deployed. Now, that was just scratching the surface for the problems related to Bitcoin, and brings up some heavy doubt that Bitcoin will truly be able to replace the monetary systems we have now. This is where IOTA comes in. IOTA is another cryptocurrency, but not just any cryptocurrency. It's the first and only crypto to operate without technology based on the blockchain. Instead, IOTA uses something called the Tangle. Many view the Tangle as superior to the blockchain, simply because of how it works, down to its fundamentals. In IOTA, there is no need for miners. Transactions are verified by the users themselves. When a user submits a transaction, the device responsible for the request does some work of its own. Almost like in school, when your teacher might have assigned your class the responsibility of marking each other's homework. The Tangle, in essence, does the same. This is what makes the peer-to-peer network possible. To process a transaction, you must first do the work for 2 other users. Don't worry, this all happens instantaneously and without you even knowing. Ultimately, this allows for an entirely fee-less transaction. Yeah, that's right, completely free, which is why IOTA is pretty damn cool, and we've only just scratched the surface of its capabilities. The developers behind IOTA dub it as the backbone of the IoT. This is because IOTA is intended to anticipate your future needs and is built to operate with the IoT in mind. Let's look at an example. Now, here is a scenario IOTA is prepared to handle. It's 2020, and you've just purchased your brand new smart fridge. This fridge is capable of a variety of functions, one of which is buying your groceries for you. Noticing that you are running low on bottled water, your fridge notifies you and uses IOTA to purchase more water for you from your nearest smart retailer. Now, regardless of whether or not this exact scenario unfolds, the fact remains that IOTA is the only existing cryptocurrency capable of processing machine-to-machine transactions, just like we described. These machine-to-machine transactions, or M2Ms, will soon exist in our everyday lives. And, in truth, the future applications of the Internet of Things and its backbone, IOTA, are limited only by our imaginations. So, what can you imagine? For now, IOTA has partnered with tech giant Microsoft to move forward in testing its applications and launching beginner trials. If you'd like to be the first of your friends to invest in IOTA or simply to have an IOTA wallet, then please follow the links below. Until next time, thanks for watching.